Twitter continues to make waves and create stronger ties with the marketing world. First came the big announcement of a path-breaking deal with the publicity media unit, Wwatch Group, really the first of its kind between Twitter and a joint media buying and planning house. And last week, it did it again, this time with WPP. Last week, WPP and Twitter struck a global strategic partnership to expand collaboration between the two organizations. Twitter undoubtedly is on a roll, taking major strides into the traditional media turf by signing not one, but two of the largest advertising deals in a span of 1 month. What does this mean? The fact that these deals are worth hundreds of millions of dollars reflects both the growing importance of Twitter in media and marketing and new thinking on its relationship with television. Well, who better to throw more light on this than the woman who sealed this rather groundbreaking deal first? I'm talking about the Starfall Media West Global CEO, Laura Desmond, who's joining us straight from New York. Thank you so much for joining us, Laura. Truly a pleasure to have you on Brand Equity.
Great to be here. Thank you.
So, Laura, first question first, a question that's on all our minds. What is the size of your deal with Twitter, and how long do you intend to remain invested in the deal?
You know, we really haven't thought about this deal in those terms, quite frankly. I mean, as I said earlier, you know, we've been working with Twitter the last 12 to 18 months. We have been creating, experimenting, innovating around some of their products. We've helped them create products. We've helped advise them, for example, with what they're doing with Bluefin and analytics. We're working with them first on the video platform. So we really haven't thought about it in the traditional terms. This is very much a strategic deal. It's an upstream deal. It's about planning, analytics, and audience insights as much as it is about first looks at inventory and innovation around inventory. It's a multi-year deal. It's in the hundreds of millions of dollars, but really the reason that we're doing this is really about the strategic partnership and the upstream audience learnings. We would not have solidified a partnership with Twitter had it only really been about, you know, a media sales agreement.
So what are the terms of the deal you signed with Twitter, and what does it entail, if you can just enlist that?
There are really 4 big elements of this. First is first looks and innovation. We're going to have an opportunity to work with Twitter on special inventory, first looks of inventory, and innovation around inventory. Their recent announcement around video is a great example of this. We will be the first agency, as well as our clients, to be the first to have a chance to work on their new video product. The second aspect of this is the social TV lab. We're going to co-create together a social TV lab that really delves into how people use social media and Twitter at the same time that they're watching programming, whether it be on the first or the second or third screen. About 35% of young adults already tweet while they're watching television. We see those numbers get above 50% for big events like the Super Bowl or the Academy Awards. And so we're really excited about creating the social TV lab. The third big element is we will be the first to use in-mobile tweet surveys with Twitter. There's an opportunity for us to get real-time learning from consumers across all demographic groups, countries, life stages, and we're really excited about using the mobile phone as the first way to get access to what's on people's minds, and that's the in-mobile tweet survey. And then lastly, we'll be working together to have Twitter's API and code directly feed our planning systems and our modeling systems. And that's the first of its kind aspect to this deal, and we're really excited about the insights and the analytics that we will drive and glean for our clients as having the direct access to code and being able to determine better planning and communication recommendations as a result.
You know, you mentioned investing in creating a social TV lab. Is this an endorsement on the viability of the second screen experience?
Yeah, I mean, it is a viable opportunity to explore simply because we've seen the data. The data indicates that on average about 35% of adults are tweeting when they're watching some form of programming, whether it be the first screen or the second screen or the third screen. We see the data with big events, Super Bowl, Academy Awards, World Cup, UEFA. The numbers are climbing well above 50%. And so the dynamic between people watching and experiencing, events and passionate programming they care about, with wanting to build instant communities, have a conversation in a global town hall, share experiences, and continue to tell the story in their own words, their own voice, is very powerful. We really believe that static media is ended as we know it.
Could you explain to me how this ties in with SMG's strategic objective of connecting traditional media buys like TV and magazines with social media chatter across the web?
That question, I think, does a great job of capturing what we're really trying to do here. We see the media marketplace very drastically pivoting to a paid, owned, earned framework. So it's not just thinking about communication plans from a traditional or even digital paid media standpoint. It's how you're working all of these paid channels in combination with owned channels and assets that a brand or a client has, along with the earned conversation and earned assets that accrue from what you're doing in the paid and the owned space. We think Twitter, along with the other media channels that we will integrate on behalf of our clients across, has the opportunity to amplify and extend the brand stories, the brand conversations that are important to today's consumers. When you understand how paid, owned, and earned works, then you can begin to model ROIs and model investment plans with our clients in a very, very different way. Our research shows that when you are orchestrating communication plans across paid, owned, earned, you can get up to 5 times more ROI and brand benefit than if you're looking at things just through a paid lens and a traditional modeling lens.
Martin Sorrell has actually struck a deal with Twitter 6 weeks after you did so. So, considering that the deal is not exclusive, how does Starcom intend to leverage this deal with Twitter and maximize its benefits?
They're giving us a head start on the marketplace, and they will give us a chance to extend first-mover benefits to our clients. They're also first of its kinds and only of its kinds. The Social TV Lab will only be something that we do together. The in-mobile tweet survey will be first tested and worked on in the marketplace for ourselves. First look around the video product. Again, SMG's clients benefit. The API code access, first of its kind, SMG clients will benefit ahead of anyone.
Thank you so much, Laura, for all those new insights and perspectives you've given us. Truly appreciate you taking time out and joining us right here on Brand Equity.
All right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.